Good evening, Facebook family and friends. It's about 10:30 at night, and I was about to go to bed, and I decided, well, let me do a quick video about an issue that has been around for a while, um, but I've had to confront it more recently in the past few years. Something that I personally think is a serious problem in our community. There are so many African American women who are married to gay men who are now just coming to terms with um, or just finding out that the husbands that they're married to, the husbands that they love, the husband and father of the kids is gay. And the first thing they want to know, or the first idea that comes into their mind is, what do you do when you find out your husband, your lover, the father of your children, the man that you're married to is gay? What do you do? Well, having met numerous men over the past few years who, um, for whatever reasons, got married to wives, had children, but all along knew they were gay, and these men would continue to have sexual relationships with other men, numerous men, while married to these women. I've always wondered why these guys did that. But I do know some of the guys told me that it was no different than having an affair or cheating on their wives with another woman. You know, I have a theory that all men cheat. But I have a serious problem with a gay man married to a woman cheating on her with other men. And we have to live in reality here. I'm not like these other guys living in some fantasy, fake dreamland. Gay men have a high HIV rate in the black gay community. Extremely high. People are so quick to say, well, no, HIV is not just a gay person's disease, whatever. It mainly affects a vast majority of gay men in America. In the black gay community, it's a huge amount of black gay men who are gay who have HIV. These women who are married to these men have no clue because these men can be very manipulative. These men who are married to women can be very manipulative. They can manipulate and lie like you would never believe. I've seen it. I've been a victim of a certain individual's manipulative ways. What should a woman do when she finds out her husband, the father of her kids, is gay? Well, however you found out, be grateful and thankful that you now know the truth. Let's start with that. Be grateful, thankful, and just say, thank God you now know the truth about what's going on with your husband. Should you stay? I don't know the answer to that one. I don't know if I can stay with a man that's been lying and manipulating me for years, having high-risk homosexual sex with men, and coming back home and getting in bed with me and taking a shower and pretending like nothing existed. I don't know if I could, that's a tough one there, for me to just forgive and forget something like that. No, I'm not going to tell you no lie, honey. Start packing your shit and get a divorce. Bottom line. If you find out if you find out your husband's gay, get out of that relationship now. There's nothing to repair. Your husband is gay. You cannot provide him with what he wants. That man wants to have sex with a man. You are a woman. There is no way in hell you will ever be able to provide him with what he wants sexually. Don't waste your time. Pack your shit. That relationship is over. And why would you even want to have sex with a man who's having sex with other men, knowing the high rate of HIV within the black gay community? That risk is not worth it. Why waste your life? Why even... Don't do that. End the relationship and move forward. Seek counseling too. Because you're going to be very angry. You're going to probably be wondering, well, what did I do? How did I end up with a gay man? You didn't do anything wrong, first off. If you did not know that man was gay when you married him, and this man lied to you about his sexuality and lied to you the whole time you were in a relationship, that's not your fault. You can't read minds. You can't determine if a person's a liar or not. If you really truly did not know, you didn't know. And you can't get mad at yourself for something this person did. But I would strongly suggest moving on as quickly as possible. Go get tested for HIV first, so you know if you need to kill that motherfucker while you got an opportunity because y'all in the same household. Do that before you say anything to him. And I'm serious about this. Go get tested. You found out this man is gay or whatever's going on. Go get your test. Find out if you're HIV negative. Make sure that that's okay. Because while you're sleeping in the same bed with him, you can easily take a pillow and suffocate his ass and get the life insurance policy and whatever. You ain't got to go no messy divorce. You ain't got to be fighting with nobody over no bullshit. Throw his ass on the ground where he belongs and move on with your life. You got the house, car, the kids, everything fine. Except you're dealing with HIV. Prayfully, that's not a problem. However, let's face reality. A lot of married men have given their wives HIV they got from having homosexual sex with men. A lot of married gay men who are married to women have contracted HIV having sex with men and gave it to their wives. It happens every day. Every day. Every day. Next step, get you an attorney. A good divorce attorney. Because it's going to be a fight. Oh, it's going to be a fight. These men, majority of guys I've met who are married to women are very arrogant. Very arrogant. They're smart. They're educated. They think they shit don't stink. Get you a good attorney. You're going to need it. You're going to need that. You're going to need a good attorney to handle these motherfuckers. Because you're going to have to deal with some shit you probably didn't ever think you're going to have to deal with. A good attorney. Sometimes in these divorces, you have to wonder what you're really fighting over. Are you fighting over the fact that he lied to you? That he cheated on you? That he's a homosexual? That the whole marriage was a farce? That this was just, it wasn't even real to begin with in your eyes? Are you fighting over your future? Your children's future? Your financial resources? You're going to have to separate the two. Take your feelings. I know it sounds kind of difficult to do. Divorce does involve emotion. But sometimes you have to take your emotion out of it and make sure you get what's right for you and your children for your future. Fighting over not a bunch of stupid stuff may not be such a good idea. But fighting over something that can benefit you in the future, I think, is a smart idea. How do you move forward after dealing with a gay man who lied to you? First off, keep in mind, not every man is gay. There are a lot of straight men out here. I have a lot of straight friends who are happily married. You just got caught in a bad situation. It's no different than going down the highway and having a bad wreck. Well, a little bit worse than that, actually. Let's just say it was a wreck in life that you will be able to recover from. It's going to be painful. A lot of you women married these men for the long term. A lot of women go into relationships and marriage thinking they're going to be with this person forever. Now it's something that's been presented that you may not want to stick around for. Should you stick around and stay in a relationship with a gay man that you're married to? That's on you. If you love that man and you think you can get past that issue and it's not a concern, then by all means stay. By all means stay. If you feel that you're safe, you're not at risk for HIV or any other disease, and you trust that man, then stay in the relationship. Stay. I mean, there are lots of women who are married to gay men who know that their husbands are gay and have sex with men, and they're fine with it. And if you can deal with it on that level, then stay. Why run for something that you're comfortable with? But if you're not comfortable with it, then by all means leave. Because nothing like living in misery and being unhappy. Been down that path. If being in a relationship with a man you know is gay and having sex with other men is a problem with you, which, hey, I get it, I understand, then you may want to pack your shit and get on about that relationship. Should you be angry with this individual? Should you be angry with your husband who lied to you for years? Of course. Yeah. Who wouldn't be angry? Who wouldn't be angry at a man who's lied about his sexual orientation, having sex with you, having sex with men, maybe thousands of men, putting you at high risk for HIV? Of course you should be angry in that. But at some point you're going to have to move forward and on with your life. It may take some time. It might take years. It might literally take you years before you can get over that individual and what they've done. I get it. I understand that certain relationships, when they end, the damage can be so devastating. It could last a lifetime. I hope it doesn't. Because keep this in mind. While you cross town miserable in your new home or apartment or condo, that nigga over there getting fucked in the ass and having a good damn time. Think about that. While you over there miserable, thinking about your failed marriage, that motherfucker over there getting his groove on. It's the truth. He been doing it the whole damn time. While you were wondering where he was and where he was at, with his legs up in the air getting fucked in the ass. Let's just be honest about this. Most married men like to get fucked in the ass. You can't provide it, so they have to go someplace else and get it. They like dick. They like penis. They gay. They're homosexual. It's the truth. There's just no way to sugarcoat this mess tonight. While you're miserable, crying, upset, that motherfucker is someplace having a damn good time. You better believe it. Every relationship I ever had that ended, I was miserable. But the person who I was with, they was out having a wonderful time. Like, they didn't give a damn. They didn't. And I was sitting at home sick to the stomach. Never again. Never again will I allow a motherfucker to make my life miserable while I sit at home crying. Do you hear me? Don't do it. Even if it means you need to take a baseball bat and bash that motherfucker across his head, you got my permission to do so. If that makes you feel better. A lot of these niggas do some devious, deceitful ass shit, and they don't understand the consequences of what they're doing to you. These women are hurt and really bothered by this. Bothered is, and that's a nice word because they really, these women are going through some emotional trauma that have them really, really messed up mentally. And these men think it's a joke. They laughing. I feel your pain. I understand what you're going through. If you're a married woman who's married to a gay man and you're just finding out about finding out your husband is gay, I understand your pain. I do. I'm a black gay man. I'm a proud black gay man. I would never, ever involve someone in my life, a female, and not tell her I was gay. A lot of these men want kids out of the deal. For some men, that's the main reason why they marry women, so they can have some children. Well, I understand your pain and I understand what you're going through. If you're a woman who's just found out your husband's gay, it's going to take some time to get back to normal. It's just going to take some time. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. Thank you for watching my video. I hope I've kind of helped. It's a little bit longer than what I wanted. But I'm hoping that this video can help someone who's in pain tonight. I've talked to so many women who are in pain from dealing with these men, these lying men who knew they were gay the day they married these women. Why? I don't understand why. If you like my video, please click like. If you have any questions, please, I try to respond to all comments. I'm on Facebook under the name Walter Hampton II. You can befriend me on Facebook and send me messages. Walter Lee Hampton II or Walter Hampton II. I have 2 Facebook pages. If you have any comments or questions, I would love to answer them. It is now 10:40 at night. Time for me to take a shower and go to bed. Thank you for watching and supporting my videos. You guys have a great night. Sleep well.